and passed it.
Okay, I'll ask the first question that came in, and we'll start with Representative Herrod on this question. What do you see as the greatest problem facing our nation, and how are you uniquely qualified to solve that problem?
For me, it does come down to the national debt. I truly believe that our national debt is the greatest security issue that we faced. You look at the things that I've done over the last 6 years in the state legislature. I was fortunate to come in with a group of individuals. We were basically told, don't cause too many problems, and in 6 years you can make a difference. We weren't willing to do that. We immediately started talking about the dangers of the deficit. We formed the Patrick Henry Caucus. We started talking about the lands issues. I truly believe that the lands issues, the natural resources that are in this nation, are what is going to save this nation, that we need to get access to that. I passed model legislation 2 years ago that rekindled the fight against the federal government on that. And so we have to make sure that we take care of that national debt. Otherwise, if the difference between us and Greece is that we basically have the world's reserve currency. China is trying to create an alternative world currency. We need to make sure that we take care of that problem while we can with a controlled descent rather than universal law.
The biggest... I didn't touch anything, I promise. Okay. All right, good. Can you hear me? Don't start this until... Okay, good. The biggest threat to our country, by a country mile, is spending. You know, I worked my career at Bain, and at my time at Bain, when you went to a business that was broken like this, you do a couple of things. First, you fire the people who got you here. Because you look at this situation that's been building for a long time. The second thing you focus on revenues. You focus on developing your own assets and resources. In this country, it's our natural resources. We could have a boom of energy in this country if we'd get at it. It's making a predictable business environment so businesses can plan and make investments and know what to do. And regulation is killing them. But you have got to address the underlying cost drivers, and those by far are the entitlement programs we've ignored for 40 years. I'm determined, and I'm uniquely qualified in this race, to go back there and do that. On the entitlement side, we passed the 2 biggest entitlement reforms in the country in this state with my legislation in the last couple of years.
I don't disagree with my colleagues. Spending is really driving us right into bankruptcy. And I have to say that the spending, a lot of it, 60% of it, is in the Finance Committee that's been managed by Democrats and liberals for all my time in the Senate. I just want to say that we have got to kill Obamacare. We have got to stop the spending. We have got to resolve the entitlement programs. They're eating us alive, and if we don't do it now, our kids are going to be very badly affected by it. And we've got to stand up for our kids. We also have to do a lot of things to bring home how important it is for us to live within our means. That's why I'm for Mitt Romney. I believe Mitt Romney will be President of the United States. He wants me to be Chairman of the Finance Committee. Together, we'll get these problems solved.